So this is our training contents for Salesforce admin. So we will be covering almost 12 topics, starting with introduction, data modeling, customizing our user interface, aggregating and validating. So these are all header topics. Under it, there are many more subtopics which are there. So automation tools, automating business processes, our whole process is there. Then managing data access in Salesforce, OWD,
Mm.
organization wide sharing defaults and sharing settings, audit data, data management, reports and management.
Okay.
Have you ever worked on it or heard about it?
Yes, I have heard everything about it, like
Yeah.
customize some organization wide default sharing settings, audit data. Yeah, I've heard about it. Go ahead.
So we will be, in the upcoming sessions, we'll be covering each and everything in detail,
Hmm.
and we will be also going ahead and providing you with creating your lab access so you can practice whatever we are learning through the upcoming sessions. I'll move ahead to the next slide. So
Yes.
today we would be only looking at is what is Salesforce. So this is very basic. What is Salesforce? What is the fundamentals of cloud computing? What are the building blocks? What is customer relationship management? Salesforce architecture. I hope you might be knowing what is the Salesforce architecture looks like.
Yes.
Most of the things, or maybe all the things, you might be knowing it.
Yeah, I know everything when I
Yes,
about
no.
this, whatever you are showing me, but I want to know
Yeah,
more about what is anyhow. I'll ask the Q&A afterwards. You go ahead with it.
yeah. Thank you. So basically, Salesforce is a cloud-based customer. So I didn't knew that you are coming up with a very rich experience. Otherwise, I would have planned the demo session in that
Mm.
way. So this is for like starting basically from very scratch. People who have no knowledge, so that I can
Mm.
explain them from a very initial level. So Salesforce is a CR-based platform which allows an organization to manage interactions, relationship with the customer. It provides a SaaS platform for storing multiple sets of data. We can have sales, marketing, customer service activities, and it also offers a wide range of tools and applications which
Actually,
are
your
used to
voice is
streamline the
your
process.
voice is breaking a little bit in between. Maybe some
Hello.
yeah, your voice is
Okay.
breaking.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, now it's fine.
Okay. Is it clear
Yeah.
now? Okay. So okay. So like the Salesforce happens or provides with a lot of tools, functionalities to make sure or ensure that our sales team, other teams are working in coordination. Everything, the information flow is smooth. Nobody is looking at outdated information. People are not disconnected, are connected with the information and are on the same page when it comes to gathering any details with regards to sales data, marketing data. And when all the departments are working in sync, then we see that our business is growing. So that is what Salesforce helps us in aligning our businesses more effectively and reaching out to our goals. I'll move ahead to the next slide. So this is our platform. So it is a first one is a comprehensive platform which provides distinctive solutions to various departments of our company, be it sales, marketing, customer service, analytics. So sales team has sales cloud, customer service has service cloud, marketing team has marketing cloud. For analytics, we have uh, analytics cloud we have, wherein we can go ahead and generate reports. So this ensures that the businesses can manage the customer related activities on all single platform. We don't need to rely on different platforms to arrange for data, and there are no difficulties or challenges that two different systems are not speaking with each other. cloud based functionality, so or flexibility, we can see there is no need to download any softwares, install any software, make sure that we need to do maintain software. It is all cloud based. Just username and internet availability will solve your purpose, and we are able to access that data on laptops, mobiles, on the go. Constant innovation. Salesforce provides constant innovation in terms of adding new functionalities to make sure that the improvements and innovations are at regular updates. Usually it is done twice or thrice year, based upon the releases like summer release, spring release, and winter release, and whatever they feel like which will impact or create a smoother environment for our teams to work upon, they are updating or implementing those functionalities to create to empower their teams to stay ahead in the competitive market. I'll go ahead
Okay.
and move to the next slide. So this is basically a fundamentals of cloud computing. So it covers infrastructure services, applications services, and operation services. So we don't need to rely on setting up network or seeing basically setting up the infrastructure of how the information will be stored, what will be the operating system databases. We just need, be it on application side as well, and operating operations services, we only need to, even if we are creating an application or a web based solutions, we only need Salesforce will take care of entire infrastructure. Be it, there are three services basically: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and then software as a service. All those services are taken care of by Salesforce. When it comes to creating any functionality, any application, an idea can be implemented at the earliest without being focusing on any other thing which does not, though it impacts, but we don't need to go ahead and take those burden on our shoulders. Everything is taken care of by Salesforce, in comparison to if we go ahead and look at the traditional IT experience. Salesforce allows us to do our work in a much lesser time without worrying about server securities, load balancing. Everything is taken care. So this is basically a fundamental of cloud computing, which helps us to basically focus on our problem statement and to find out a solution for that, rather than fixing other issues or other tasks which are not related to our work environment. Any questions with this?
No, go ahead. Good.
So this we have already discussed: SaaS, PaaS, and information infrastructure, which are being, all the services are being provided by Salesforce. So we do not need to worry. Now it comes as the building blocks. So scalability, whenever we have having a high demand, we can have additional servers to help us around. Say for example, if websites which host the results for like board exam results or other exam
Mhm.
results, when they have huge volume, they can have additional servers to support the traffic on their website. Efficiency means we do not need physical infrastructure. The pay as you go model, if there is less traffic, less volume, we can have only one server. If there are more traffic coming in, we can anticipate it and request for more servers to, so that our website is running properly and it does not shut down. So it depends upon how we are speculating and providing us with the best services available. which creates a cost efficiency, and we don't need to go and bear the cost for a longer period of time. Platforms provide reliable and
Yes,
resilient
one
infrastructure.
question in this, Vinay.
There are no
Yeah,
downtime. Yeah, yeah, please go ahead.
there is something called governor limits here. I think so, which is
Yes.
related to, I think so, scalability, or I don't know. I have no clue
No,
about. Hmm.
governor limits is like depends upon say for example,
Is it related to the
if
cloud efficiency? The
yes,
cloud computing
say for
efficiency?
example,
Yeah,
there's a building with apartments. There is a building with apartments. So now in a building there are 20 apartments, and those 20 apartments have a common service of water supply. So what we will do is, if we are not setting up a limit, if anyone is using the water for the entire day, the other 19 which are there, they will not receive water.
correct.
So what we will do, what we'll say, that we will set a limit, that one flat owner or one apartment owner can only take a particular limit of the quantity of water. Beyond that they cannot take. So that is a limit which we are setting. So that is like a governor limit. Over here also, there are when it comes to scalability, or if we are using, so governor limits comes in when we are running a code, or we are using the servers. So we cannot use all of them, we can use only a certain number of them. When we are running a code, or when we are doing any programming, or if we are using, say, when you are using the functionality of point and click tools, if we are running a code multiple times, it will say that there is a governor limit to run the code. You cannot keep running the code for n number of times, so that other users are able to utilize that service. The system should not be occupied in only resolving your queries. They should be able to look at other, uh, because it is a shared resource. It is not allocated to you itself. It is only built in for all the users which are available. That is why there are governor limits in place. Different functionalities have different governor limits. We will learn about it more in the upcoming session.
Okay. Okay.
Any further questions?
Go ahead, Vinay. Thanks.
Yeah. So CRM is a customer centric approach. It focuses on understanding and addressing the needs. So basically, like self explanatory, it emphasizes building strong long term relationships. So earlier, what happened, whatever was produced, it was there in front of the customers to buy. But now, whatever customer is looking to buy, based on that, the production of the products or commodities or the services are done. There is a difference in understanding like what customer is looking to buy. Based on that only, the companies are coming up with products, or changing their products to meet the requirements of the customer. Data driven insights, CRM provides valuable data driven insights. So say for example, if you are going to do online shopping on any website, be it online shopping, or if you are doing watching content as well. So if you start watching any particular type of content, say on Netflix, if you are looking for suspense thriller movies, the next time you go and visit, you will see recommendations of that same type of content. That is data driven. The system is understanding what the my customer is interested in viewing. Same type of content is being recommended to you. The same happens if you're going for online shopping. If you're shopping for clothes, you will get recommendations for clothes only, that too a specific cloth if you're looking for. So that is data driven insights, which is effective for marketing, sales, and support strategies. Process optimization is optimizing customer related process, so such as lead management, sales automation, customer support. So sales automation like lead management, if they are effectively managing their lead, they are able to convert their lead into accounts or customers. If the process is quick, if the process is not does not has any waiting time, wherein the customer is not aware what the supplier or seller is doing at their end, they are able to convert the lead at a very faster rate. So that is the process automation optimization, sorry, automation and process optimization. Any questions with this? Is it clear? Do you have any questions?
No, go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah. So Salesforce architectures. So that is a multi-tenant environment wherein you were looking for governance limits. So this is what it is over here. A multi-tenant environment is like multiple users are using the same shared services. So there are restrictions on using the services. If anybody is going beyond that, those are the governor limits. So we have set the governor limit on using the functionalities, using the resources, so that each and every person, or each person means each and every user, should have a specific number of resources to be used at their end. Nobody can go beyond that. If we go, if we meet, what do you say? If we touch that point to meet the governor limit, we will not be able to do it, to utilize that particular service for a particular set of time. Say for the example which I have given you, like in an apartment there are 20, in a building there are 20 apartments. For each apartment they have set a limit of 5 liters on a daily basis. So nobody can go ahead and use more than that unless and until there are some specific requirements. So considering like they will receive 5 liters a day on a daily basis in their flat. But say for example, if somebody has some extra guests coming in and 5 liter is not enough, what they can do, they can request more, but for that probably they need to step down, and there is a tap at the basement. From there they can fill water extra. So this also happens in Salesforce as well. If they are looking for any other uh, what do you say, as an exception, if they want to go ahead, we'll see that how it is impactful in Salesforce as well. I'm just showing you, trying to explain you in the simplest possible example. This can also be done in Salesforce to uh, so that our purpose is also solved, and the governor limits are also not hit, something like that. If I have to explain you in terms of Salesforce, say for example, if I'm running I'm not sure if you are aware of this. If we are doing a process builder, or if you are doing a running a apex code, so running an apex code has a governor limit. But if we do this, if we do the same running an Apex code or process builder with a flow. So flow does not has the same governor limit as that of a Apex code. We can do much more than
Go
that.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. This example, can you, sorry, can you repeat this?
So process builder or Apex
Hmm,
trigger codes which
hmm,
we do, they have governor
hmm,
limits.
hmm.
But if we go do it the same thing with flow, it will have the governor limits are more for that in comparison to that.
Flow
So we
means
would
you're
be able
talking
to do.
about the workflow, workflow?
No, flows, not the
Flows, okay,
workflow.
flows.
Flows.
Workflow.
Yeah, flows.
So you want to say that when we go with the apex thing, then there can be a limit, but for workflow there will not be any limit. Sorry, for flows
Then
there
we
will not
might
be any
hit the
limit.
governor limit.
Okay.
There might be a limit, but it is not that much less in comparison to the Apex code or triggers which we write.
Okay. Go ahead.
Then it comes to customization and extensibility. Thus provides extensive sub customization capabilities. We can allow a business to tailor the platform. So if I want my
Hmm.
user interface to look different for different people, it will look different. If I want to hide fields, show field, provide access to the fields, I can do whatever I feel like based on the user interface. Like different people will have different user interface. Different people will have different fields available to view, read, edit, access. All that I can do. Security is the fundamental aspect of Salesforce architecture with a robust measure and place to protect customer data. So security is ensuring compliance with industry regulations, and it builds confidence among users and stakeholders. So we cannot. The security part is very like it is very strict. We can ensure that the people are only able to log in within certain IP addresses or certain time zones, or if they are only able to log in from office, they should not be able to log in outside of office. They should be able to log in within the office work hours only. So something like that we can do that as well. So that is with the security and compliance. Any questions on this particular slide?
No, thank you. Go ahead.
Okay.